The Drowsy Chaperone is the story of the man in the chair, and he is a man in New York who loves musical theater, and he brings the audience on a journey into a musical called The Drowsy Chaperone from 1928.
And the record begins to come to life, and we start getting introduced to all these characters right away off the bat. The very opening number of the show, Fancy Dress.
I'm Robert, the bridegroom. Here's the Mary Janet, that star of Felsing's Follies, whom I love a lot.
Everyone starts to arrive, the bride and the groom, her producers from her show, because she's in a big production called Felsing's Follies, and she's the star of the show, but she's gonna leave the show to get married, and he doesn't want that to happen because he's gonna lose money. You have two gangsters posing as pastry chefs.
We cross our hearts with pastry chefs, no bakery. Our bakery is what we got.
The show's a wonderful show because it is truly, as they say, a love letter to musical theater, because it touches on so many different styles, the great music of the 20s.
I don't want to show, she don't want to show, oh no boy, not me. Woo!
I saw The Drowsy Chaperone in Los Angeles before it went to New York, and it was in an early stage, and so it was really clear that the director and designers were there in the audience and they're confabbing in the lobby, but clearly they were working on the show, and ultimately what ended up being in New York is considerably shorter than the show I saw in Los Angeles.
I'm sure that you have heard the name out loud before.
I think often in a big space the characters become very two-dimensional and cartoonish. And I think the intimacy of the cabaret setting will allow a lot more dimension and connection.
I guess what I'm saying is that number is 90. Irresponsibly so.
I do have the challenge that no choreographer has had on this stage yet, because this is the first time the cabaret has used up to 14 people. It's the biggest cast we've ever had here. So my challenge, I'm the first choreographer to undertake that challenge of making it work with 14 people on our nice intimate space.
Well, the cabaret holds a very warm place in my heart. I started out a production of Memories of Christmas with Peg Rubin way back in the very early days of the cabaret, and that was a terrific experience. And then over the years, a number of other plays, often with Jim Giancarlo as choreographer. My relationship with Jim was a big part of being here. It's wonderful to be back. I think that the spirit of the theater and of the company is in such a great place.
Come on down to the Oregon Cabaret Theater to check out The Drowsy Chaperone. It's a show you won't want to miss.
It's going to be a delightful and joyous evening of musical theater.